Stem Cells 101, a brief introduction from the Age Reversal Technology Center and Dr. Max McLeod. This presentation was prepared for the Age Reversal Technology Center by Dr. Max McLeod, DO, ND, PhD. Doc Max is also known as the Nutrition Ninja Doc. He's devoted over 5 decades to studying health and health optimization while being in clinical practice since 1979. He has 3 postgraduate degrees in the health sciences and is a contrarian who is always looking for better ways to help people overcome their health challenges and achieve their health goals. He knows enough to know that he's just scratched the surface, but that's enough to know what works and what doesn't. Number 1. What are stem cells? Stem cells are one of many types of cells that make up the body. Specifically, stem cells have the enhanced ability to both renew themselves and change into a wide variety of other specialized cells with more specific functions, such as blood cells, brain cells, heart, muscle, liver, or bone cells. Generally, specialized cells cannot become other types of cells. This is what makes stem cells so special. They are a natural part of our body's maintenance and repair system. Number 2. Where do stem cells come from? Several places, including: one type of stem cell are embryonic stem cells. They are a general stem cell found in embryos as a result of the fusion of the sperm with the egg. They continue to replicate and differentiate to become the fetus and eventually the baby. These stem cells are pluripotent and capable of becoming any cell type. This type of stem cell is not what is being used in any current stem cell therapies in the US. Another type of stem cell are adult stem cells. They are found in tissues throughout the body, such as bone marrow, fat, and mostly on the outside of blood vessels as parasites. Emerging evidence suggests that adult stem cells may be more versatile than previously thought and have the ability to create other types of cells. The primary source currently is from bone marrow. A third type of stem cell are those derived from birth products. Birth product stem cells come from the afterbirth materials from full-term C-section deliveries. This includes the umbilical cord, the amnion, the outer covering of the umbilical cord, amniotic fluid, cord blood, and the placenta. All of these tissues are normally discarded unless they are donated by the mother by agreement. Donors are screened for a variety of health issues prior to acceptance. If donated, they are placed on dry ice and transported to tissue collection banks for more detailed testing, processing, and use in various medical procedures. Although these birth product-derived stem cells are obviously not adult stem cells, they are currently also categorized as such. A fourth type of stem cell is a mesenchymal stem cell. This term is a bit confusing, however, as it can refer to either adult stem cells or birth product stem cells. Although there are substantial differences between the two sources, they are currently grouped together. A technique called induced pluripotent stem cell, commonly known as iPS cells, takes adult stem cells and induces them to behave more like embryonic stem cells. Interestingly, birth product stem cells already behave much more like embryonic stem cells in terms of their pluripotential properties. Question number 3. How are stem cells being used to treat diseases? Stem cell transplants, also known as bone marrow transplants, have been performed in the United States since the late 1950s. These transplants use adult stem cells either from the same person or someone with the right genetic match. Historically, bone marrow transplants, or more accurately, hematopoietic stem cell transplants, are used to treat certain types of cancer, such as leukemia, myeloma, and lymphoma, and other blood and immune system diseases that affect the bone marrow. This approach is now being researched thanks to new technology to treat a much wider range of conditions. For example, teams at Mayo Clinic are investigating the use of adult stem cells to delay or eliminate the need for some hip replacements. Stem cells are being tested to treat degenerative diseases such as heart failure and a staggering array of medical conditions. There are over 74,000 published studies. Question number 4. What does the future hold for stem cell therapy? The use of adult stem cells continues to be refined and improved. Researchers are discovering that these cells may be more versatile than originally thought, which means they may be able to treat a wider variety of diseases, such as diabetes, heart, liver, and lung diseases, neurological and bone disorders, hand, face, and other injuries, and congenital anomalies per the Mayo Clinic website. That concludes this presentation of Stem Cells 101. A brief introduction to stem cells by Max McLeod, DO, ND, PhD. There are several more presentations in this series covering more frequently asked questions about stem cells. Thanks for your attention. We hope that you found it informative. There are several more in this series. ARTC, Health for more info.